So started the recording and let's start the game. It's round one. First question for you, Santosh. As a question, which UK rapper who believes strongly in knowledge, strength, and integrity released a song called Holy, even though he once had a boxing match against Logan Paul in 2018. They are now co-founders of the viral hydration drink Prime.
Yes, I.
That's correct. It's KSI. His answer. KSI. Okay. Second question for you, Santosh. Is a question. Just a second. Is a question for you, Santosh. The annual NBA Moscow Conference has selected the Moscow of the Year since 2005, named the best at the NBA Moscow Conference in 2015. Wherein the Bull entertains the public in United Center and Arena in which city?
Chicago.
That's correct. Chicago. Is the answer. All right. First question for you, Prakhar. Here's a question. At the 95th Academy Awards in 2023, A24 became the first independent studio to um, just to sweep Best Picture, Best Director, and all four acting categories in a single year. It did so due to the success of which film, their highest grossing film of all time.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That's the correct answer, Prabhat. It's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Next question for you, Prabhat, is a question. Uh, which film research was founded at a workshop held on campus of Dartmouth College during the summer of 1956? The Dartmouth Summer Research Project lasted 6 to 8 weeks and was organized by John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Klaus Shannon, among others.
AI.
That's correct. It's AI. That's the answer. First question for you, Rohan, is the question. The Indian Ocean IOR is studded with multiple shipping choke points, which small geographical choke point in the Red Sea was weakened outside influence of world affairs is the key to the control of almost all shipping between the Indian Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea via the Suez Canal. The name translates to Gate of Tears or Gate of Grief from Arabic.
Is this the Strait of Hormuz?
That's not Rohan. Passing the question to Dave.
Bab el Mandeb.
That's correct. Bab el Mandeb. Next question for you, Rohan. The Museum Island is a museum complex on the northern part of Spree Island in the historic heart of Berlin, which one of the Museum Island museums was originally called the Kaiser Friedrich Museum after Emperor Frederick III, but remained in honor of its first curator, Wilhelm von Dasch, in 1956. It is best known for its Byzantine art collection and coin cabinet.
Pass. Pass.
The question to Santosh.
Oh, I pass.
Okay. Prakhar.
Bode Museum.
Come in, Prakhar.
Bode, Bode.
Yeah, that's correct. It's Bode Museum. That's the answer. All right. First question for Dave. Here's a question. At the center in brown color is the house of a thoughtful blue octopus who lives in a big city. He also wears a bowler hat and will always go out on his way to help his friends. He also loves playing the piano and singing. Whose house is this?
Hmm. Uh, Pass.
All right. Asking the question to Santosh.
Pass.
Rohan.
Oswald?
Oswald is the correct answer, Rohan. It's Oswald. Okay. Next question for you, Dave. Yemen-based graphic designer Mohammed Al-Jadabi has a project where he designed typographic wordmark logos of cities in the shape of their famous landmarks. Look at the city in this typography and name the monument you see.
Hagia Sophia.
That's not it, Dave. Pass the question to Santosh.
Topkapi Palace.
Can you repeat the answer, Santosh?
Topkapi Palace.
That's not it. Prakhar,
Sultan Ahmed Mosque.
can you repeat the answer? Prakhar?
Sultan Ahmed Mosque.
Yeah, that's correct. Sultan Ahmed Mosque.
I was confused between this and the Salim.
Blue Mosque in Istanbul.
Blue Mosque.
Sultan
Yeah,
Ahmed
I
Mosque.
was between the Blue Mosque and
Yeah. It's round two. First question for you, Santosh. Here's the question. The just a minute, yeah. The 5 P characters of word much used term as proposed by IBM are volume, velocity, variety, value, veracity. The two-word term has been in use since the 1990s as one key of application of AI, with some giving credit to John Massey for popularizing it. The process and analysis of this may require massively parallel software running on thousands of servers.
Machine learning.
Machine learning is not the correct answer, Santosh. Passing the question to Rohan.
Pass.
Okay, Dave,
pass.
Prakhar.
This big data.
That's correct. It's big
Oh,
data.
it is big data. That's good.
Big data. Next question for you, Santosh. In connection with its new calendar, which country mandated a decimal time system but discontinued its use in 1795? The decimal hour was more than twice as long, 144 minutes. As the present hour, the decimal minutes was slightly longer than the present minute, 86.4 seconds. And the decimal second was slightly shorter, 0.864 second than the present second.
France.
That's correct. It's France. That's the answer. Okay. Yeah. The first question for Prakhar. Here's a question. Neck guards are attachment to protective helmets were introduced to which sport after the unfortunate death of Philip Hughes in 2014?
Cricket.
That's correct. It's cricket. Next question for you, Prakhar. Which Asian country's opening ceremony suits at the 2024 Paris Olympics have been designed by Japanese brand Yonex, ironic as in 1932 and 1936. Athletes from here competed as part of the Japanese team. The 2024 look consists of a double-breasted suit in blue, constructed by gold-tone buttons, as well as a bright red scarf representing the color of the country's flag.
South Korea.
South Korea is not the correct answer, Prakhar. Passing the question to Rohan.
Philippines.
That's not it. Dave.
Mongolia.
Mongolia is also not the correct answer. Santosh.
Hello, I pass.
Okay.
This is Taiwan, no?
Yeah, it's Chinese
Yeah,
Taipei, Taiwan, Republic of China.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right. First question for you, Rohan. Here's the question. Sid Cassidy, who founded this awards, rejected 47 design proposal for the statuette. The final design featured a woman with wings to represent the arts, holding an atom to symbolize the sciences. Louis McMinus, a TV engineer and the designer, had modeled the figure after his wife. Which awards are we talking about? Named after the object picture.
Nobel Prize for Physics.
Okay, then I'm asking the question to Santosh.
The Emmy Awards.
Yeah, that's correct. It's the Emmy Awards.
Oh,
It's the Emmy Award. Second question for you, Rohan. Named the best at the NBA Moscow Conference in 2023, Harry the Hawk is the mascot of the team based in which city?
Atlanta.
That's correct. It's Atlanta. First question for you, Dave. Laura Weaver has designed his opening and closing ceremony costume at the 2024 Olympics from which country, celebrating its century when it comes to participating in the Games. Weaver embroidered the wedding dress of three-time Olympian Natalia Corey and also has designed a deep green jacket for the closing ceremony inspired by a piece worn by former Olympian Senia O'Sullivan.
That's a fortunate question for me. It's Ireland.
That's correct. It's Ireland. Ireland is the answer. Next question for you, Dave. In 1577, Charles Bergy invented wood as part of a clock made by Tycho Brahe, who needed an accurate timepiece by stargazing. Bergy also invented logarithms independently of John Napier.
Hmm. Pendulum?
Yeah, come again, Dave.
Pendulum.
Pendulum is not the correct answer. Santosh.
Second hand.
Second, I think that's correct. The second hand. The minute hand on clocks. This is
Oh,
anti-prompt
no,
on
it's wrong.
Hands on.
No, you should have anti-prompted it.
Anti-prompt. Oh,
So I think it's correct or
No, you are supposed to say
No,
anti-prompt.
okay,
anti-prompt.
okay.
I would have said hands on clocks. Yeah.
So I think
Well, yeah, but hands on clock
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I
It
think
shouldn't
it's
really
fine.
be an anti-prompt. It's wrong, really, isn't it?
I
so.
think that's what the quiz says. But I mean, Deepam, please, I think this should be given. I mean, my opinion, not an expert,
Okay.
All right, all right.
but
So
please,
I'm
Deepam,
starting.
like if there is something like
There's
you
an
just-
anti-prompt. Please mention.
yeah, or
Yeah,
you
sure,
at least
sure.
yeah, or if you're not sure, just say like you say wrong answer and you keep on moving because we can always go back and
Oh, it says except
Okay,
hands and
sure,
clock.
sure,
Okay,
sure.
that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I apologize for my
Yeah.
mistake. Sorry about that. Okay, so round three. First question for you, Santosh. Here's the question. The water textured typeface has been associated with various brands such as Triple Keeper and Apple Briefly. The texture's biggest claim to fame is its use in the logo of which company that has its origin in a humble trust house in Baltimore.
Umbro.
Yeah, can you repeat the answer, Santosh?
UMBRO. Umbro.
That's not it. Pass the question to Rohan.
Atari.
That's also not the correct answer. Dave,
Facebook or Meta.
Meta is also not the answer. Prakhar,
pass.
oh, there's the answer. It's Reebok.
Reba.
Oh.
Second
I
question for
read
you,
it as
Santosh.
Boston.
Ah.
The Mawashi is around 30 feet in the length when unwrapped, about 2 feet wide, and weighs about 8 to 11 pounds. Top ranked players usually wear ones made of silk, while lesser players use cotton. What sport does this dress, which also act as a protector, belong to?
Sumo wrestling.
That's correct. Sumo wrestling. That's the answer. Okay. First question for you, Prakhar. Here's a question. In evolutionary history, whales are descended from land-dwelling four-foot creatures. The closest living terrestrials related to whales are the pygmy and common variety of which animal?
Hippopotamus.
That's correct. Hippopotamus. Next question for you, Prakhar. right in the middle of the Bastille Day celebration in Paris this year, what object made its appearance in front of the presidential grandstand? It was proudly brandished by Colonel Thibault Vallet, chief horseman of the Catenoir de Saumur regiment and a gold medalist in 2016.
This is, I think, 2024 Olympics, Paris Olympics torch.
Yeah, Olympic torch is the correct answer, Prakhar. It's the Olympic torch. Okay. First question for you, Rohan. Here's the question. Just a sec. AI Safety Summit held on 1 to 2 November 2023 was an international conference discussing the safety and regulations of artificial intelligence. Fittingly, where in the UK with this summit held, with venue originally a hunting lodge, giving its name to the ensuing declaration.
Bletchley Park.
Bletchley Park is the correct answer, Rohan.
Oh, very nice.
Bletchley Park. Next question for you, Rohan. Tom Lee plays the character in the latest iteration, but who played the same character on screen between 2012 to 15? You can alternately name the character borrowing their first name from a Roman general celebrated in Shakespearean tragedy, who also valued aristocratic power and despised commoners.
Pass. Pass.
Personal question to Dave.
It's Coriolanus Snow and Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland is a correct answer. Dave. Donald Sutherland. Okay. First question for you, Dave. There's a question. Which of the Museum Island Museum housed the Egyptian Museum and Papyrus collection with the burst of Nefertiti and works of art from the first time of Akhenaten, heavily bombed in World War II, post-English architect David Chipperfield's reconstruction work since 1997. This museum reopened in 2009. It is named such as it was the second museum to be built on Museum Island.
Oh God, come on. It's not coming to me.
Need an answer, Dave?
The Anderon.
Yeah, come again.
The Anderon.
That's not it, Dave. Passing the question to Santosh.
Zweiter Museum?
Yeah, come again, Santosh.
The Zweiter Museum.
Spider Museum is not the correct answer. Prakhar.
Noise Museum.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh,
It's Nice Museum.
Oh, yeah.
The answer.
You,
Okay.
oh.
Second question for you, Dave. is, When redacted lettering became popular in London during the late 18th century, the inappropriateness was not lost on the poet Robert Southey. In his satirical letters from England, he commented, they are simply the common characters deprived of all beauty and all proportion by having all the strokes of equal thickness, so that those which should be thin look as if they had elephantiasis. What kind of lettering or font uses was he reacting to?
Uh, oh, is block lettering or block capitals?
Can you repeat the answer, Dave?
Is it but block as in block capitals?
Block capitals is not the correct answer. Pass the question to Rohan.
Is it bold?
Bold is also not the correct answer. Santosh.
Pass.
Okay. Prakhar.
Pass. Can I take a non-com
Is it-
guess?
Yeah, sure.
Sans serif?
That's correct.
Ah, shit.
That's the correct answer. It's sans serif.
Really?
Okay. It's round 4. First question for you, Santosh. Here's the question. After success producing the Asian-centric movie, minority and TV shows, Beef 84 has developed which collision-winning book by Vietnam Newton. The show features Robert Downey Jr. playing 5 roles, all antagonists. The first known use of the titular word is by Jane Austen in Emma.
Say Oriental.
Yeah, congrats, Santosh.
Oriental?
Okay, that's not it. Santosh, pass the question to Prakhar.
Pass.
Okay, Rohan,
Pass.
Dave,
Pass.
here's the answer. It's the sympathizer.
Wow.
Next question for Santosh. Here's the question. Which strategically critical choke point in the Indonesian archipelago is narrow with a minimum width of 24 kilometers? It takes its name from the kingdom which ruled the western portion of Java, present day West Java, Jakarta, Banten, and some of western central Java from 669 to around 1579.
Yeah, pass.
What's the question, Prakhar?
State of Malacca?
That's not it, Prakhar. Rohan,
Pass.
Dave,
I'll pass. I'll take a non-com. Is it the Sunday Street?
that's correct. Sunda Strait.
Ah, damn it. Should have gone for it.
Sunda Strait. First question for you, Prakhar. Here's the question. This is the house of the titular protagonist from an American cartoon series where the boy was 10 years old and on a summer vacation with his family, he found a watch-like device that changed his life. Which series? Who or which series?
Ben 10.
That's correct. It's Ben 10. Ben 10. Next question for you, Prakhar. Voted the best mascot in 2012, Coach the Wolves Hall is a recognizable part of the atmosphere in Target Center, the arena located in the largest city of which US state?
Minnesota?
Yeah, that's correct. It's Minnesota. The answer. Okay. Here's the first question for you, Rohan. When designing the fonts for the first Macintosh, the team named them after a station on the Palo Alto train line. The one exception they made was the font shown, which the team named Dash since it appeared to be composed of letters from multiple different sources and has to paste together. What was it called? Fill in the blanks.
Ransom.
Ransom is the correct answer, Rohan. Ransom. Second question for you. The year 2016 was the first time 84 made a splash at the Academy Awards. The release Room found Bry Larson an acting award Ex Machina on them Best Visual Effects, but Asif Kapadia's documentary on which individual earned the studio and Oscar for Best Documentary Feature.
Pass.
Pass the question to Dave.
Pass.
Santosh.
Amy Winehouse?
That's correct. It's Amy Winehouse. The answer. First question for Dave. Here's a question. Which this is correct? Yeah. Which terrestrial animal is closest extant relative are the Cinerians, the dugongs and mantis, and the hyraxes with which they share the clade Penangulata within the superorder Apotheria.
Elephants.
That's correct. Elephants. Next question for you, Dave. Which Indian Union territory had its official paying homage to the statue of Sol Konu, a known soldier, at French War Memorial on Beach Road on Bastille Day this year? The two key quarters in the UT are appropriately named Villebranche and Villenoyer.
Pondicherry.
That's correct. It's Pondicherry.
That's
Pondicherry or Pondicherry. Round 5. First question for you, Santosh. And sporting innovation developed by Sport Vision and PBI virtual media service that went live for the 1987 Fall America football season made it easier for TV audience to follow play on field and was awarded with an Emmy for sport broadcasting the following year. What is this innovation visible in this image?
Telestrator.
Can you repeat that, Santosh?
The telestrator.
That's not it. Ask the question to Rohan.
Pass.
Okay. Dave.
Just projecting that yellow line onto the pitch is the gain line or the first down line.
Yeah, that's correct. First down line is the correct answer. You're a first down line. Okay. Second question for you, Santosh. Look at the city in the typography and name a temple incorporated in its design. Its name translated to Temple of the Dawn.
Pass.
Okay. Pass the question to Rohan.
Pass.
Prakhar. Yeah, Prakhar.
Pass.
Okay. Dave.
Watpo.
Yeah. Can you repeat the answer, Dave?
Watpo.
See, that's not it. Just a sec. Yeah, that's not it. Here's the answer. It's Wat Arun in Bangkok.
What a run. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Wat Arun in Bangkok.
I was there a couple of months ago, but Watpo was the one on the other side of the river.
And the first question for it, Prakhar. In 2012, which American Indian band released a song called Holy? They performed the song on Late Show with David Letterman in 2011, along with Pump Up Kicks, Taylor Beat, and Call It What You Want.
Panic at the Disco.
Come again, Prakhar.
Panic at the Disco.
That's not it. Rohan.
Pass.
Okay, Santosh.
Foster the people.
That's correct. Foster the People is the correct answer. Next question for the Prakhar. Donald Sutherland played private investigator John Dash in which 1971 film named after the investigator itself. The film was retconned to form the first installment of Alan J. Pakula's Paranoia trilogy, the other two films being The Parallax View 1974 and All the President's Men 1976. If it helped Sutherland's date to Oscar the Knight won the Best Actress award for the same movie.
Flute.
Flute is the correct answer, Prakhar. Flute. First question for you, Rohan. This is the house of Augie the cat, and from Augie and the Cockroaches, a French animated series. Augie has developed a love-hate relationship with three cockroaches, Dee Dee, Marky, and Joey. The names of the three cockroaches are a tribute to members of which rock band, a band that knows a thing or two about discrete nomenclatures.
Ramones.
Ramones is the correct answer, Rohan. The Ramones. Next question for you. Look at the city in the typography and name the tower you see, one that celebrates the expedition that was led by navigator Vasco da Gama, who had established a maritime trade route from Portugal to India.
Pass.
Pass the question to Prakhar.
The Tower of Belem.
That's correct. Berlin Tower is the correct answer. Berlin Tower in Lisbon. Image. Okay. First question for your day. Whose televised tour of the White House in 1962 earned her an Emmy nod, making her the first and only First Lady of the United States to ever win the award. Lady Bird Johnson, the wife of then President Lyndon Johnson, was in attendance and accepted the award on her behalf.
Jackie Kennedy.
That's correct. It's Jacqueline Kennedy. Next question for today. Which is the world's most important oil choke point. Its oil flow averaged 21 million barrels per day, or equivalent of about 21% of global petroleum liquid consumption. It is believed to be named after the mother of King Shapur II, King of Persia, who ruled between 309 and 379 CE.
I think this one is the Strait of Hormuz.
That's correct. Strait of Hormuz. Take an answer. Round 6. First question for you, Santosh. Here's the question. The only surviving branch of the horse family is the genus Thus, which includes zebras, asses, and donkeys, along with the horse, which terrestrial animal outside the horse family are the horse closest relatives.
Giraffes.
Giraffes is one of the correct answers, Santosh. What's the question for Rohan?
Pass.
Prakhar,
Pass.
Dave,
Rhinoceros.
that's correct. It's rhinoceros. Tapir. Second question for you, Santosh. Sister Mitchell and Amazonka Shugala have created the look for the opening and closing ceremonies for which country at the 2024 Paris Olympics. The dresses are inspired by this country's traditional deeds and highlight the red, gold, and blue of the country's flag, as well as the national symbol, the Soyombo.
Mongolia.
That's correct. Mongolia is the correct answer. It's Mongolia. Okay. First question for you, Prakhar. In 1841, King Friedrich Wilhelm IV announced in a royal decree that the entire northern part of the Spree Island be transformed into a sanctuary for art and science. In 1845, with the completion of the newest museum, the Koninklijke Museum was renamed as Bord, a name it holds to this day.
Altes Museum.
And this museum is the correct answer, Prakhar.
Yeah, I think this one was like too easy because you give new museum and then
Yeah.
Okay, second question for you, Prakhar. The most precise timekeeping device on the ancient world was the clepsydra, one of which was found in the tomb of Egyptian pharaoh Amenhotep I. They could be used to measure the hours even at night, but require manual upkeep to replenish the key resource. What was this key resource, or what was the clepsydra?
water.
Water is the correct answer.
It's
Prakhar?
water clock.
Yeah. Water or water clock? That's the first question for Rohan. Question. A boon to many sport, this material instead of becoming thinner when stretched, how we usually expect materials to behave, actually get fatter. When compressed, the material becomes thinner. What class of material is this getting their name from the Greek for that which tends to increase? The term is cognate with a plant hormone which causes the elongation of cells in shoots and is involved in regulating plants' growth. Last 10 seconds to answer, Rohan.
Pass.
Right? Pass the question to Santosh.
Can you not hear me when I say pass?
Yeah.
No, we didn't hear you
Santosh.
for the first time.
All right, pass.
Okay. Prakhar,
Pass.
Dave,
Pass.
Is this
Oh.
gibberellin or auxin?
that's not it. It's the auxiliary material.
Auxin. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Auxin.
Auxiliary.
Wouldn't have gotten oxide.
Second question for you, Rohan, is a question. Despite being cousins, the relationship between these two species both belong to an ancient group of animals called Cnidarians is not always sunshine and rainbow. Sometimes dash team up to launch coordinate attack against their much more mobile family members, the jellyfish, which Cnidaria fills in blank.
Stingrays.
That's not it, Rohan. That's my question to Santosh.
Pass.
Prakhar,
Is this the sea cucumbers?
that's not it. Dave,
I'll pass. It's not seeing enemies, is it?
the answer is corals.
Ah,
Oh,
damn
man.
it. Seeing enemies. Damn it.
Yeah.
Gotta go for these there.
First question for you, Dave. In 2023, which artist released a song called Purni, when critics said that the song retained her disco pop sensibilities, yet was sweeter and dreamier than the neon-lit enormity of Levitating and Don't Start Now.
Let's do a leaper.
That's correct. Very is a correct answer. The next question for you. Which character that shares their name with a sporting technology is Donald Sutherland, playing here in a 1970 film that was made into a TV series. The characters' aliases include Capt. Benjamin Franklin Pierce, and the nickname most of us are familiar with was given by his father, taken from the name of character in the last of the Mohicans.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is the correct answer, Dave. It's Hawkeye. Right. It's round seven. First question for you, Santosh. There's a question. This is the how of a 10 years old Japanese schoolboy. The boy is kind-hearted and honest, but also lazy and bad at sports. He lives with a gift that was sent by his great-great-grandson from the future to the past. Which 10 years old boy are we talking about, or what gift is this?
No, I'll pass.
The question to Rohan.
Doraemon.
That's correct. Doraemon is the correct answer. It's Novita or Doraemon. Next question for you, Santosh. There's a question. Apparently, a coincidence, what was the full name of the character played by Donald Sutherland in the 1975 historical satire The Day of the Locust? As a gag and homage to this character, Sutherland voiced a guest character in Lisa the Iconoclast 1986, who made the more famous namesake.
I say Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson is a correct answer, Santosh. Homer Simpson. Okay. First question for you, Prakhar. Look at the city in the typography and named mosque incorporated in its design. It is named after the late King Dash bin Abdul Aziz of Saudi Arabia, who supported and financed this project.
in Faisal Mosque.
Faisal Mosque is the correct answer. The Faisal Mosque in Islamabad. All right. Next question for you, Fahad. Which strait between Malaysia, Singapore, and the Indonesian island of Sumatra connects Southeast Asia and Western Pacific to the Indian Ocean? It is one of the world's most congested shipping choke point because it narrows to only 2.8 kilometers, 1.5 nautical miles wide at the Phillip Channel, southern Singapore.
Johor Strait.
That's not it, Prahar. What's my question, Rohan?
Strait of Malacca.
Strait of Malacca is the correct answer.
Yeah, I should have read the question.
Strait of Malacca. First question for you, Rohan. For the ninth time in a row, which fashion house is returning to outfit the US team for the Paris 2024 opening and closing ceremonies? The clothes featuring in the 1974 adaptation of The Great Gatsby and also in Annie Hall with Diane Keaton's character owning a tuxedo jacket from the legendary designer. Need an answer, Rohan?
Blanket. Pass.
Okay. Pass my question to Santosh.
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren is the correct answer, Santosh. So Ralph Lauren. Second question for you, Rohan. Which object has been used as a literal depiction of the Latin phrase "tempus fugit, flies"? The first documented example of this object in a European context is from the depiction in the 1338 fresco allegory of court government by Ambrogio Lorenzetti, when the personification of temperance bears it.
Pass.
Ask the question to Dave.
It's an hourglass.
Hourglass is the correct answer, Dave. Hourglass. Okay. Here's the first question for you, Dave. The term AI was chosen by McCarthy to avoid the influence of Robert Wiener and association with which term also coined by Wiener. Term refers to the transdisciplinary study of several processors as feedback system where outputs are also inputs and originates in the Greek word for helmsperson, considering a ship that has also given us the word government.
Hmm. Yeah. Take that as well.
Need an answer, Dave?
Recursive? No, can't be that.
Shall I pass?
Yeah, sorry, I said recursive, but that's not right.
That's not it. Rohan?
Pass.
Okay. Santosh?
Cybernetics.
Cybernetics is the correct answer. Cybernetics.
Oh,
Second question
okay.
for you, Dave. Lost in the line of the mascot who shares the name with the team they represent in Hugo the Hornet, whose employers play the game in Spectrum Center, located in which city, created in 1988, where the team entered the league. Hugo was voted the best NBA mascot in 2007, where the team was only on a temporary relocation.
Uh, but that's not city. That's it is, isn't it? Charlotte.
Charlotte is the correct answer.
Which
Dave?
is it?
Charlotte. Final round. First question for Santosh is the question. Which of the Island Museum was completely closed for the visitor last October for comprehensive renovation? The works among the pieces The museum displays are the altar of Zeus from Dash, which actually gives the museum its name, the Gate Stone, and the Masonry fragment from the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Olympus.
That's not it, Santosh. That's another question to Rohan.
Pass.
Okay, Prakhar.
Pergamon Museum.
Pergamon is the correct answer, Prakhar.
Museum itself is an amazing place in Berlin. If anybody of you
Pergamon
goes
Museum.
there,
Next question for you, Santosh. Which city in North America appropriately rolls out the corporate for a whole week leading up to Bastille Day each year? A mass at St. Louis Cathedral start the weekend celebration and the festivities continue with block parties, poetry reading, gala dinner, and on Bastille Day even a French poodle contest.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is the correct answer. New Orleans. Then the first question for you, Prakhar. Due to the twin requirements of uncluttered marketing, material and fair and extensive representation of those involved, the universe, STD39 thin ultra condensed font and the tube credit font are preferred font, but often seem mode of promotion.
newspaper ads.
Newspaper ads is not the correct answer, Prakhar. Rohan?
Pass.
Okay, Dave?
Is this credits, particularly on like film posters?
Yeah, come again, Dave?
Film credits, particularly on the posters.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I'll come back to you. Anyways, I'll pass the question to Santosh.
Could you clarify your answer just in case you have another screw up?
Yeah, I've promotion of films. Just the thin thing with the credits at the bottom of the posters.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. That's a correct answer, Dave.
Yeah.
Right. I was confused actually. Is the billing
Oh,
blocks
billing
or
blocks.
the
Okay,
credit sequence at the end of the film? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Second question from Prakhar. Who has now become the most Emmy nominated Latino producer nominated under the Best Comedy Series category. Additionally, the person received their first acting Emmy nomination for Best Actress in a Comedy Series for her portrayal of Mabel in the same comedy series.
No idea, so I'll go with Sofia Vergara.
That's what it, Prakhar. Rohan?
Would have been my guess. Pass.
Santosh?
Salma Hayek.
That's not it. Dave?
Pass.
As the answer is Selena Gomez.
See, okay.
First question for you, Rohan. In 2024, which rapper released a song called Houdini 3 weeks earlier? He had shared an iMessage screenshot with a cryptic message that says, "And for my last trick, sent to all of his contacts."
Eminem.
Eminem is the correct answer.
Oh.
Eminem. Next question for you, Rohan. Since the French-speaking city was established before the French Revolution, many Francophone citizens of which city focused their celebratory effort towards Saint Jean Baptist Day in June and not on Bastille Day, as shown. The city originally named Ville-Marie or City of Mary, get its present name from the triple peaked hill at its heart.
Montreal.
Montreal is the correct answer, Rohan. Montreal. Last two questions of the game for Dave. Is the first question. Designed to help protect the brain from the damage caused by repetitive head impact that can alter brain tissue, which is the name of this device that works by mildly increasing pressure on Sugular, previously known as War News Shield, it was invented by Dr. David Smith and features a letter, the English alphabet in its name.
Hmm. Uh, sea collar.
Yeah, come again, Dave.
Sea collar.
C color is not the correct answer. Rohan?
Pass.
Okay. Prakhar?
Pass.
Santosh?
U color.
Yeah, repeat the answer, please.
U color. Letter U.
Q color is not the correct answer. The answer is it's Q color.
Well,
Not C, not
I
U.
don't
It's
have the
Q.
right idea.
Last question of the game for Dave. After Derek Aronofsky's success with The Whale, which was produced by A24, director sold his right to the studio for which of his previous film it was appropriately re-released on IMAX on March 14, 2023.
Is it just pie?
Yeah, Pi is the correct answer, Dave. Is the final score sheet?
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it was pie or life of pie.
Yeah.
Good game, everyone.
Great game.
Thank you for reading, Deepam.
Good game.
Yeah,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks everyone for playing.
Bye bye.